My name is Helena Goldstein, and this is my Choose Your Own project. First, I started off with my sketching process, and then moved into my modeling and rendering, which took a while to place each piece. And then I went into my material samples. I used some scrap acrylic that I had and tested on the line bender and the oven to see which would make the shape that I wanted better. And I found out it was the oven, and configuring the shapes together was a lot of fun. I also had an issue where the oven got stuck for a while. This is a 10-minute clip cut down. But I finally got it back open and got my pieces. So now I'm starting the real project. I had grabbed all my acrylic, measured it up, and started cutting it on the bandsaw because the table saw was down at the time. But I got all my little squares, and then my lovely friends helped me peel off all the backings because that would have taken me ages without them. And then I was ready to move into the process. So I started sanding all my edges since I did use the bandsaw. And it was a lot of sanding, but I taped them together to try to get some uniform shapes, and then I realized we didn't have any composite paste, so I went to Ace and bought plastic composite for the buffing wheel and started buffing all the edges so that I could have a nice clean edge, and then I turned on the oven and set up my plastic to put it in. It took a minute to heat up, but I got there eventually. I got to shaping all the pieces, which I had to do one by one, and sometimes they were a little bit hot, but that's okay. So I have my welding gloves. But I wanted it all to look nice together. I did a bunch of different colors, and I tested to make sure they fit together well, and then shoved them all in my bag to work on the next part, which was line bending the edges so that it could hook around the light. And then I got to my gluing. So I used CA glue to chemically bond the acrylic to itself, and started putting my final piece together so that I could create this beautiful creation. I orbited all the different colors at the top first, and then I started placing kind of randomly after that based on how close the same color was together. And I was really happy with the outcome, and here's my final piece all lit up, reflecting across my walls. Thank you so much!